Quick and healthy meals have been my go-to on my weight loss journey because they make it really easy for me to stay on track. And what I would do is I would go to a grocery store, pick out a bunch of lower calorie, healthier options that I really liked, and I'd go home and I'd put it together into a bunch of portion control meals that I was really excited to eat. And doing that every week helped me lose 130 pounds, and I've kept it off for 11 years now, bud. And I recently showed you how I do this at Walmart. So today I'm at old Costco over here, and I'm gonna show you how I do the same thing here. So I'm gonna go in, find a bunch of really cool food, show you what I got, and then I'm gonna put it together into 3 super tasty meals that are really quick and simple to put together. So let's do it, bud! Ah! We're back. We got a bunch of really cool stuff. Before I show you, I lost my weight with portion control. So if you want to know more of the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose it, you can buy my weight loss ebook called The First 50. The link's down below, and code Nicole will save you 10% off. And if you're looking for a great protein powder, you have to try this one. It's the best one I've ever tried. HTLT Subs Casein and Whey Protein Powder. This is the maple cookie flavor. It tastes baller in Greek yogurt. It flavors plain Greek yogurt like nobody's business. You'll be shocked that it's Greek yogurt. I use it in my yogurt bowls all the time. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for that. You like that, didn't you?
I like nobody's business.
I'm gonna show you what we bought at Costco today, and then I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that we already had on hand from Costco that we're also gonna be using for these meals. So first, we got some really cool stuff. These are the Pinty's Eat Well Buffalo Chicken Flings, and these, look how big the chunks are. And I was really surprised at the calories, which is why it's really important to check your labels, because sometimes you can eat things that you didn't think you could. So for 4 of those big chunks, it's only 200 calories and 15 grams of protein. That's amazing.
Great.
Yeah, these are gonna be great. And what I like is they always come in bulk. So we split the container down the middle like that, and we'll freeze one, and then we'll use one, and that'll last us a really long time. Then this is our favorite salad. Then you get 2 bags of it. It's the Taylor Farms Creamy Dill Pickle Salad, and you get everything in it, which is why I love salad kits, because they're really great for quick, easy meals. This one's got a vegetable blend. It's got dill prickle. It's got dill pickle brioche crouton crumble, feta cheese, and dill pickle seasoning, which we forgot once, so don't forget that. And it's got a creamy dill dressing, like a creamy dill pickle ranch dressing. It's baller, and you get 2, and a really good size. Then we got the broccoli cheddar soup. This is great. 1 cup is 150 calories and 8 grams of protein. I was gonna get, they have like a chicken tortilla soup, but believe it or not, the broccoli one had more protein. Then we got the ranch dressing, the Hidden Valley. We love, it lasts us forever. And Hidden Valley is like the best ranch, and we portion it out anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
And it's a good gift for your girlfriend.
Oh, perfect, yep. And what I love actually is Hidden Valley Ranch is pretty decent calories. 2 tablespoons is 120 calories, and we usually use 1 tablespoon or less anyway for our stuff.
Hey guys, you know where Nicole got her sweater from? The Cold Shoulder.
Speaking of read your labels, Kyle and I love this dip. This is the queso dip with cheddar, and we always get it for cheat day with like tortilla chips or Frito scoops. We did not ever check the calories because we just thought it was for cheat day. Always check your labels. Like I said, this has less calories than the dip that we were actually going to buy for the meals, so we ended up getting this one. This is crazy.
We both looked at each other in Costco and said, what the f?
I had this one dip, you'll probably see it in the B-roll. It was like a Greek feta, which had really decent calories. We were gonna get that one, and we put one of these in the cart for, we're going to a party, so for like a cheat day, we put one in the cart for that. And we're like, just check the calories. We put another one in the cart for our meals during the week. 2 tablespoons is only 80 calories.
Yeah, for queso dip.
What the heck?
With cheddar.
For queso dip. And this stuff is amazing. Like, if you can find this, you have to try it. It is so good. We've had so many people try this and they go out and buy one. So, and we're not sponsored by Costco. We just like food.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by the Cold Shoulder Sweater Company either.
They really should sponsor me though. I mean, what if my shoulder's cold and I need another?
Oh, yeah,
Look at
there
that.
you go. Fixed it.
It's the new post. Okay, so that's the stuff we bought today. And then this is the stuff we already had on hand that's also going to be used in the meals.
And it's all from Costco.
Everything is from Costco. The Kirkland Signature Tex-Mex shredded cheese. We love this because you get 2 bags and it's got a bunch of different cheeses. We like Tex-Mex when you're making low-cal meals because it adds a layer of flavor, and you always want to add flavor when you're cooking low-cal because it makes it feel satiating and like you're eating a lot more. Cucumber, we always get the 3-pack, and if you watch my grocery hauls, you know the 3-pack equals Freddy fingers. And then we get the Kirkland Signature Smoked Black Forest ham. This stuff is so good. Comes in 2, we cut 1/2 off and freeze it, and it lasts forever. And what I love about this is, and I always say this, 12 grams of protein for 2 slices and only 70 calories. This is the most protein in a deli ham that we've ever found, and it's really good ham. And then we get the Cal Organic baby carrots. It also comes in a 2-pack. We pour these in a container and fill it with water, and it lasts us a really long time in the fridge. And then these are amazing. These are the Mexicano 90-calorie thin tortillas. 17 grams of fiber per wrap, which is amazing, and only 90 cals. So we're gonna make some really cool stuff. What I'm gonna do now, put all of this together into 3 super tasty meals, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I put them together and give you the calories for each meal. Action. For the first meal, we're gonna be having buffalo chicken and dill pickle salad. So Kyle and I are gonna split one of these bags of the dill pickle salad. So it's you get the 2, and we're just gonna be splitting one of these. So I'm gonna put that in here. And then we're gonna be having those Pinty's buffalo chicken flings. I've got 200 grams of the chicken bites that I have cut up into bite-sized pieces, and I've divided it into 100 grams each. And I microwave them for 30 seconds to heat it up, but you can do it cold or warm, like whatever you prefer. So what I'm gonna do is just dump everything in this bowl and mix it up before I divide it for us. And you get a lot of chicken. Like, I was actually surprised when you cut it up, it looks like even more chicken too.
And it smells amazing, and I think the dill and a little bit of spicy chicken will go great together.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great combo. And in case you're new, I do say this often, but Kyle and I eat the exact same dinners because it makes it easier for our meal prep and for cooking and stuff at dinner time. But he does eat more calories than me in general. So to make up for it, what he does is eat a bigger breakfast and a bigger dessert. Oh, don't forget the dill seasoning.
Best part.
Oh yeah, so good. So we got the croutons, we got the seasoning here, then we're gonna do the feta. Wow, everything smells so good. The buffalo chicken, you can really smell it. It smells great.
Yeah.
We were saying, I think we've only had the regular Pinties. I don't think we've ever had the buffalo, so it's gonna be really good. So now we'll put the dressing in here. Okay, so mix it all up until it's really well combined. And I just want to say, like, I made weight loss so hard for so many years because I listened to everything that the weight loss and fitness industry said about what I should and shouldn't eat for losing weight. And what that did was cause me to eat things that I really didn't like. It caused me to eliminate whole food groups where I felt so deprived and restricted that I ended up eating more of the foods I was cutting out. And I finally just said, like, this isn't working. This is not how I eat, and I'm never gonna lose weight doing this. I was actually gaining weight because it was causing me to have all heck breaking loose all the time. So I stopped listening to what the fitness and weight loss industry was saying, and I started listening to common sense. Common sense is there's only one rule when it comes to weight loss, and that means you have to be in a calorie deficit, which means you need to eat just a bit less and be consistent with that every single day. And Kyle and I didn't start with a lot less, just like a few bites less, and then being consistent with that, and then eventually portioning our food out so that we could be in a calorie deficit all the time to lose the weight. And we started choosing meals that were super quick and easy. Whereas before we were making real long, complicated ones because that's kind of what the fitness industry shows you. And then we started choosing foods that we could get at Costco or Walmart or somewhere where we could fit it into our budget, where before we were going out and buying specialty foods because that's what we thought you had to do and going way over our budget. We're able to stick to this because it's foods that we really like, that we can get at any grocery store, that's family friendly if you're cooking for a whole family. And we were at the beginning of our weight loss journey, we were cooking for Kyle's family. You can stick to this. Anybody wants to eat buffalo chicken salad. If you don't like what you're doing or it's like over your budget, you're never gonna be able to stick to it. And this is why we've been able to keep our weight off for so long, because we literally love what we're doing. Our meals are so fast, we actually look forward to making them, and we didn't before. So now we have a beautiful salad, mixed and ready to go, and then this is how I portion it out. I like to do it not with a scale, but with measuring cups. And I start with 1 cup and then I go from there. So I've got 2 big white bowls over here and I'm gonna do 1 cup in there for me and then 1 cup in the other bowl for Kyle. And then I get out the half cup. Normally these kinds of salads, they do about 1.5 cups per serving for Kyle and I. So it's usually like a heaper half cup too. So we'll go like that. And then now what I'm gonna do is just do a couple little splinkies like that to make sure we each get a fairly equal amount. Then just sprinkle on our heated chicken. Look at how much you get, like that's massive. And then like that. Hey, get in the middle. I yell at my food sometimes. Look how cute that is, guys. Got 2 cute salads for 2 cute friends. Calories for my cute dinner: 440 calories, 25 grams of fat, 31 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. I'll take a lovely bite. Wow, look at this guy. This is so great. Look, I got my Snoopy bobsled on. See? This is where we're ready for meal 2 with Snoopy bobsled. I was really excited to wear this today.
It's a nice sweater.
It's Snoopy bobsled. It's cute. Okay, so for meal 2, we're doing ham and cheese pinwheels with cucumbers and dip on the side. So this is what you're gonna need. Cuties, you need 2 tortillas, and we're using the Mexicano thin tortillas, the 90-calorie ones. What I like to do with this, I'm gonna show you a hack. As soon as I buy these, I open it up and I put some parchment paper in between each tortilla. As you can see, there's a parchment paper in between each one. And then I put it in the freezer. And what that does is it allows me to store these without them sticking together so that I don't have to keep them in the fridge and risk them going bad if we don't eat them all. And then we can just pull out 1 or 2 at a time, and then we don't need to eat them all. There's no pressure. We save money by keeping them fresh in the freezer, and they last a lot longer. And then when I want to use them, I take them out the night before and I put them in between paper towels like this. Whoa, this one accidentally was 2. But I put them in between paper towels like that, and it stops them from the moisture making them soggy. And then I put them in a Ziploc bag to keep them fresh. So we need 2 of those. Then we need 4 tablespoons of queso dip, and we're using the La Terra Fina queso dip with cheddar. Then we need 4 slices of the ham, and this one is the smoked Black Forest ham. And we've got them divided into 2 slices each because I'm making a set of pinwheels for me and a set of pinwheels for Kyle. Then we need 4 tablespoons of shredded cheese, and I'm using the Tex-Mex, and I have divided it into 2 tablespoons each. Then we need 3 tablespoons of dip. I'm using the Hidden Valley Ranch, and I have divided it into 1.5 tablespoons each in these little dip containers. Then we need 1.5 cups of cucumber spears that I have divided into 3/4 of a cup each, and I've got them on our serving plates already. So now to make the pinwheels, I'm just gonna put everything aside, make some space. And what I'm gonna do is use the queso dip as the glue to seal the pinwheels. So we're gonna spread that on the tortillas. So I'm gonna get 2 tablespoons and put it on the tortilla. And I'm gonna do that for both of them. So I'm gonna do that now. Go like that. And this dip is really great because it has a lot of flavor. And I always talk about layering flavor. When you're eating low calorie, you really want to add layers of flavor so that it makes you feel really satisfied and like you don't need to keep eating more. So I'm gonna spread this all around the bottom as much to the edges as I can.
And we're not huge fans of really spicy things, and this just has the perfect amount of kick.
Yeah, we more like flavor with a little bit of kick, which is like the chicken that we ate on our salad for the first meal. That had like a little bit of kick, but more flavor. And that's what we like, just a tiny bit of spice. So that looks good. Like push it to the as much to the edges as you possibly can. And then I'll move on and do this one for Kyle. Okay, so that is done. Now what I'm gonna do is take the cheese and sprinkle it all over top of that dip, like that. And I also love that that dip has cheddar in it already. So this is gonna be like a super cheesy pinwheel, which is gonna be so good. Now I'm gonna take the ham, and I like to put it down one side like that. And I'll do the same for the other one. Then I'm just gonna move that one up. And how I do it is I fold the sides in a little bit, and then I start to roll and keep these other sides tucked as I go along. And I just keep rolling. And now what we're gonna do is use this dip as a sealer for the pinwheels. So now that I've rolled it, I'm just gonna push down a little bit so that it really seals it up. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing for this wrap.
You're a pro.
I have been doing pinwheels for a while. We're learning as we go. Gonna tuck the sides in just a little bit more. Oh yeah, these are gonna be so good. Okay, so just push that down a little bit. And then you wanna take a sharp knife and just slice the ends off. Don't wanna slice off too much, just a little bit. And then I will eat those ends after. And then you just wanna make little pinwheel size wraps like that. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Just keep going until you get to the end, and then we'll plate these. Okay, so that is what they look like. They look so good, and look at the dip, all the little color and stuff it gives you. So then we'll just place these on the plate, and then I'll do the same for Kyle's. Whoops, here we go. You get so much food too. Look at that.
Looks great.
Yeah. All right, so for this entire meal, including the ends, because I include the calories for those, because I'm eating those babies. And there's Kyle's ends. 397 calories, 27 grams of fat, 33 grams of carbs, and 23 grams of protein.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Like, and look at the food you get. And it's important that your food is appealing and tasty, and this is all of it, bud. Wow, I almost look like a professional here. Huh. Mmm. Oh, that dip. That was the right choice.
Stay tuned, there's more.
Hit it, Jack. For the third meal, we're having broccoli cheddar soup with carrots and dip. So what you're gonna need for this is one of the containers of the broccoli cheddar soup, because you get two, so one full container. We heated it up on the stove on high in this pot for about like 2 minutes until it's steaming. Now it's good to go. Then we're gonna need 4 tablespoons of shredded cheese divided into 2 tablespoons each. And we're using the Tex-Mex shredded cheese. And Kyle and I are both having this for dinner, so that's why we've separated the cheese. Then we're gonna need 4 tablespoons of the queso dip with cheddar, and I've divided it into 2 tablespoons each and put it into the mini dip containers. And then we need 6 ounces of baby carrots divided into 3 ounces each, and I've got them already plated. Now I'm just gonna measure out the soup. What I'm gonna do is 1 2/3 cup of soup per serving. So I'm just gonna pull this ladle out, and I'm gonna use a measuring cup because I think that'll be so much easier. So I'm just gonna go 1 cup in there. This soup smells amazing.
Oh yeah.
You can really smell the cheddar in there. And it's got like massive pieces of broccoli, which I think, yeah, that's gonna be so good. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the third. Go. And then 1 more. And this should do it. There we go. And then I'm gonna get right in there to get the last little bit. Now we're gonna top it with the cheese. Oh, this is gonna be good. And then we'll do this one. Look at that beautiful soupy. Ha. Calories for this entire thing, 421 calories, 24.5 grams of fat, 32 grams of carbs, and 21 grams of beautiful protein. Okay, let's stir this all in. Yeah, look at you got like actual broccoli in there too. It tastes like homemade. Wow, you guys are gonna love it. Let's dip this in. Have a little dip of carrots. That's really good, carrot. You gotta try all these meals. They're so good. I don't even know which one's my favorite.
I love them all.
Me too. Thanks for watching. Peace, buddy.
See ya.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.